UWC.
Well, this is going to be an interesting episode of UWC here for you inside the six-sided ring. Now, last time out, we saw the Brewery and Slaughterhouse, and now we get to see one half of Slaughterhouse in singles competition. One half of the UWC Tag Team Champion, Saint, will be stepping inside the six-sided ring, but he's going to have his work cut out for him. No, it's not a member of the Brewery. No, it's not who you necessarily might be thinking of who will be his opponent. We'll find out here in just a moment or two as we watch Saint and his tag team partner, the Workhorse, Grayson Black, posing with the UWC Tag Team Championship belts here inside the six-sided ring. And now we will get to meet Saint's opponent. Yes. The madness of Trip is in the house. Man with multiple personalities. And one of the most devious characters you're going to find anywhere. This guy just breathes different air than the rest of us. Look at that. Oh. Holding up the lit up three-headed skull staff.
This is a Northeast City Championship match. To my left, representing Slaughterhouse, Saint.
Let's go, Saint!
Yeah. On my right, our current champion, the Mad God Trip.
Yeah! Kill him, Trip. Yeah!
Trip, of course, has held that UWC Northeast City Championship for quite a while now. Going on, I don't know, could be years, a couple of years at least, maybe a little bit shorter, maybe a little bit longer. Time in Trip's world elapses in a different way. Referee calls for the bell, so let's see how one half of the tag team champions does against the Northeast City champion. Collar and elbow tie up here. The Mad God. A little sting and move strategy there. Pops him in the back between the shoulder blades with the forearm. Lock up again here. Center of the six-sided ring. And the Mad God this time goes downstairs. The Mad God Trip, very methodical in his attack and approach. And it can be very unpredictable with that. You're never quite sure what he's going to do next.
Worship or be sacrificed.
Lock up again here, center of the ring. Oh, trying to get leverage here. Mad God backed up against the ropes, and now, oh, look at this. Look at this, the standing wrist lock. And Saint trying to grab the hair, and the Mad God rings out the wrist and responds with a short forearm. Now another one over the back of the shoulders, picks him up, drops the elbow right in the back of the neck. Man, that'll give you a Charlie horse to remember. And now he's working on the right side of the neck. This is why I told you, Trip is very methodical. The Mad God has a point purpose to everything, but he may be the only one that knows what that point purpose is. And Saint, right now, looking a little down and out at the mercy of the Mad God himself. Big headbutt. Ooh, that is one hard head right there. Talking about the Mad God Trip. Saint probably has bells ringing. And now takes a right-handed haymaker, blocks this one, and Saint comes back with a right of his own, and a second block, and a second, and a third right hand. And now Saint laying in some chops here. Feel like he might have the Mad God on the run up against the rope, stuns him, puts him in the corner, steps over into the clothesline, throwing those right hands again, just trying to run a pillar to post reversal, and now Trip comes in with the elbow uppercut. Styled after, of course, the famous European uppercuts made famous by so many wrestlers back in the day. And now he'll scoop him up, slams him down to the mat with authority, puts him back down, and Tripp comes in. And there's some of that unorthodox, methodical Tripp offense. And it definitely found its mark as Saint is writhing in pain here on the canvas. And now the Mad God just put a boot down across the windpipe. Waiting for the referee to get to that 5. He knows he has to break before 5. And he's going to utilize that count to try to effect as much punishment as possible. Another short right hand here from the Mad God. Throws another one, and another one. Open hand shot there. Lining up. Oh, goes for the clothesline whip. Saint comes back with the right side roundhouse kick, and now goes low downstairs, going after the left leg of the Mad God, as he'll back him up against the ropes here, send him in for the ride. Swing and a miss on the clothesline. That one from the Mad God did not miss. That was a hit, a very palpable hit. And Saint down on his knees now, trying to get back up, but the Mad God already in control. And there's Saint, one of his trademark maneuvers, steps up on that middle rope on the Irish whip attempt, comes back with a flying kick. And he caught the Mad God right in the schnoz. Kind of half-hearted cover here. Not going to be able to get the shoulder down. Saint finally reaches over and tries to put the arm down, but Tripp able to roll up. You see Tripp kind of holding his chin there, feeling like maybe his jaw got knocked slightly askance, but he's got more pressing matters right now. He's got Saint on top of him, just laying the shots in and then throwing the nice elbow. Held his arm while he was doing that for the extra leverage too. Gets a 2 count before Tripp is able to kick out. So Saint, after starting this match in dire straits at times, has been able to go toe-to-toe with Tripp, but Tripp responds with the exploding overhead suplex. And Saint may be in trouble here, as the Mad God may very well be having his way here inside the 6-sided ring. He's used to that. Sends him over into the ropes. And just pounding on him. Saint kind of hung up there. Oh, the elbow right in the back of the neck, completely blind. And now, here's the kiss of death. Good night now. Face first. And I think this one is, oh, I thought this was going to be it. And so did the Mad God after the face plant there. And Tripp looking at the referee saying, really, dude? 2? That was a 2. We all saw it. Saint survives. He was able to escape the pinning predicament. The question is, can he mount any kind of offense? He sent him for the ride, puts the boot up, now jumps up. Oh, he's going to go high risk up top. Top rope drop kick and scurries over. Count 1, 2, and no. Almost, but not quite. Missile drop kick almost got Saint the victory over the Northeast City champion. That would have been something for Slaughterhouse to brag about for sure, but the Mad God summons up the energy from wherever he summons the energy up from. Saint gonna go back up to the top rope one more time, and this time Tripp catches him in the air. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Setting him up. And lung blower out of a powerbomb position, and that may do it. Here's the cover, 1, 2, and that's it. There are many ways that the Mad God Tripp can beat an opponent, and that was one of them. Caught him in the air, looked like he was going to powerbomb him, brought him down in a powerbomb motion, but instead brought the knees up and turned it into a power lung blower. And that'll knock the starch out of anyone, anytime, anywhere. And once again, the Mad God reigns supreme here in the UWC 6-sided ring. I'm starting to wonder if there is anybody that can stop the madness of Trip.
This is our world.
WWC